Welcome back. Today I want to take you through the power list that bought me this Rolex, that bought me everything I've got in my life, the strategy I have for winning each individual day, day by day, stacking wins, building confidence, changing my life. And I'm going to share with you via my screen recording, which I think I'm now recording. I am. Okay, this is the power list strategy. You want to write this into your notes on Apple Notes every single day. And this is going to help you achieve your goals for the month. So first thing, we write out our 3 key goals for the next 30 days. You should have a goal for the whole year on what you want to achieve, a goal for the next 5 years, though they're a little more difficult, but certainly a goal for what would make this year a great year. You work backwards on how would you achieve each of those things, each of those goals, and you work it down month by month, and then you end up with this month's goals for the next 30 days. So for me right now, my key goals are to run a 10 kilometer in under 50 minutes by the time my fight camp starts on the 20th of October. I want to do 30 reels and 30 days of raw stories documenting my life, because it's really a key focus in my business, which is built on a personal brand, to be showing you daily on stories what my life is like, authentically, real, show you my exact system for living. Excuse me. Show you my exact system for living my life. And then 4 YouTube videos a week. I've not had a schedule on YouTube for probably 6 months, and it's been absolutely awful because I've not been posting the vids. Vids are like sometimes a bit difficult to sit down and do if you don't have a set day to film. So I have to do Tuesday raw video, which is today on the raw channel, Thursday podcast, Friday raw video, Sunday main channel. 4 videos a week. And I know that these goals, although none of them are outcome based, none of them are monetary based, they all lead to monetary results in my life. I've seen that proof time and time again. If I can do this, I make the money, I hit the targets that I want to hit. But it's just focused on actions. If I don't get these done within the month, and this is how I like to set my goals, if I don't get these done within the month, there's no one to blame but me. It's like you could achieve any of these things, but you didn't put the fucking work in. And that's embarrassing if that happens. So that's how your goals should be set out, to put the accountability on you. Next thing we've got, daily non-negotiables. I just choose 3 for the month. Once you've cracked these off and these become like habit next month, you just get rid of them and add some new non-negotiables. I always make sure I go for simplicity here. I don't want to make my life too complicated, or I don't do it. And then that feels worse, knocks your confidence. So set your daily non-negotiables, things you don't want to be writing on your daily power list every day. IG stories 5 to 15, IG reels 1 or 2 a day, shadowboxing 20 minutes in the morning. That's what I know my daily non-negotiables are right now. These are things that are not quite 100% habit yet, that need to be turned into habits this month. So they get added on there, and they don't get crossed off any list of being done. These are like non-negotiables, they have to be done. Then you get the power list. The power list helps break down the 3 key goals for the month into manageable 3 steps of the biggest lever moving tasks you can do towards that goal each day. And there's a few rules to the power list. I'm going to run you through them in a sec, but this was today's power list. So 1 raw video, I'm filming it right now with you guys. 1,500 meter swim and strength and conditioning circuit. This is going to help me get towards that 10 kilometers under 50 minutes. Yesterday I ran a 54:50 10 kilometer run. This is all to get in boxing shape, in fighting shape for my fight camp. So the 1,500 meter swim, very good for shoulder strength, and strength and conditioning circuit, purely balanced around boxing now, rather than an actual like bodybuilding circuit or bodybuilding workout. And then I'm launching a live event on the 1st of October, which you'll see soon. There's a few things that need to be done with that. So I'll speak to the team after this, and I'll speak to them and make sure that this event gets done. Now, the rules of the power list are you never go to sleep without finishing the power list, no matter what time it is, and the non-negotiables. If you can do that, my God, will your life change. My God, will things start to change for you if you can just do this, just these things every day over time, because nearly no one can stay consistent over time. Nearly no one, realistically. Only very successful people, which is like 1%, can do this over and over again. You must rewrite the power list before you go to sleep each night. This normally happens for me when I'm in bed. I lay in bed, go on Apple Notes, and I think, okay, what would make tomorrow a success? What do I need to get done? Just 3 things. You can do more than 3 things in a day, but these are like your first 3. You get these crossed off first. You get this huge momentum from feeling this win, like getting things ticked off a list, doing actions, feeling confident and successful because you did what you said you're going to do, then gives you so much energy for the rest of the day that some days you get 10 things done. But there's no pressure. You can feel like a winner just doing these 3 things. So then, I write my list about 10 p.m. at night, depending on the day, sometimes later, sometimes earlier. When I wake up in the morning, I complete the first powerlist task as quick as possible. Quicker you can get one clocked off, eating the frog. For me, it's actually instantly doing the shadow boxing for 20 minutes, as you'll see on my Instagram stories today. Getting that done and doing the Instagram stories, it's like, okay, the day's fucking rocking and rolling now. There's no turning back. It's called eating the frog. Put ticks next to the completed power list as a log and start the next day underneath. So what I'll do here, and this isn't my Apple Notes because my Apple Notes wasn't working on this laptop. It's just a demonstration for you. But what I'll do here is I'll tick these with a green emoji tick when they're done. I'll give myself a fucking pat on the back and say, well done, Jack. You've not been a retard today. And then I'll go and write out the next day and I'll tick all of them. And then when I look at through the month, I can go, wow, look at everything what I got done this month. Look at the 90 tasks I got done this month just by being consistent. And look at the amount of confidence I built this month just by being consistent. So that's one thing. Always start super easy with this if you've never done it. Some of you will be sitting at this and then you'll start doing it and you'll just get this dark sinking feeling. And you'll feel like, I'm just going to let this go, like I've let everything else go in my life. I'm just going to fucking do it for a few days and then I'm going to quit. Don't do that. You have the power not to do that. And the way you do that is by making it simple. If you make it simple, you make it manageable, you can start to build that confidence back. You can start to believe in yourself again, and then anything becomes possible. So make it very simple. If you're doing fuck all right now and your life's shit, just say, okay, tomorrow I'm going to wake up, instead of at 1 p.m, I'm going to wake up at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. and I'm going to go for a 500 meter walk and then I'm going to sit down and chill for the day. Literally build up retardedly small. If you do that, you just start to gain this confidence. If you go in big on the first day, I'm going to do 10 things, I'm going to run a 10K, even though I've not got off the sofa in 5 months, you're going to be hurt, you're going to be battered the next day, you're going to fall off. Build slow, all right? The compounding of doing 3 things a day for 30 days is far better than having 4 great days a month where you do 10 things, you get 40 things done. Instead, you got 90 things done. If you compound this over a year, you make these massive changes in your life. Get rid of the instant approval that you need, the instant dopamine, and look for the long-term gains, the long-term improvement of just documenting this journey bit by bit, accepting where you are now. If we talk personal brand, the reason I put this on Instagram stories is you show people your system. You show people the way that you live on a daily basis. Show them your life through Instagram stories, and they're going to see you. Every time you feel like quitting, tell them about it, and then don't quit and work through it. And your system for life becomes the thing that you teach other people. That's what we teach in Icon Blueprint. How do you build a system to make your life better? And then how do you show that to other people that believe in you, that understand your system, that understand the way you live and talk, that then want to learn from you? And you build this coaching business around self-improvement, around become the best version of you, at the same time helping people the same way you help yourself. Very, very simple. You'd be amazed at how easily the system works. You'd be amazed at the people that want to pay you because they can see you've got your life under control when you show them in stories. That's just a bit on personal brand. Never more than 3 things in the day, okay? That's one of the golden rules. And one thing I mentioned, but I'll say it again. My goals only require me to put in my effort and my time. They do not require any intangibles. This could be on here. My goal right now is $250,000 a month. These are the things that need to be done and a few other things inside the business to get there. They're the actions, and I always focus on the actions, not the money. The money amount doesn't go up here. It's irrelevant. The money will come if you've got the correct actions and the correct roadmap. You have to make sure you've got the correct roadmap to get this stuff sorted. If you need the roadmap for this stuff, check out either New Elite or Icon Blueprint down below. We can change your life, seriously. But you need the correct roadmap and you need to work on it consistently on your actions. I don't put on there the amount I want to make, because whether someone closes, whether a salesman closes, whether the customers come in, that will all happen if you do your own non-negotiables. So there you go, guys. That's my power list strategy. You can literally use this to become a totally different person, to become a complete beast. If you want to follow my journey, go and check out my Instagram at JackHopFitness, and you will see me just showing you every single day what I do, and me just becoming slowly better every single day, and slowly adding more discipline and getting better, because I've had the issues too of not being as disciplined as I should be after becoming successful. And now I've got this boxing fight to train for, and I want to become better again. So guys, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you on the next one. I won't punch that off the top. I'll move to a different location. I'll give you a right good punch now. Get ready for this. Oh, I'm gonna break it. Let's punch it onto the bed. Whoop out! There we go. See you guys.